Exercise 6.3, question number 7 and 8. Now question number 7. The students of class 8 of a school donated rupees 2401 in all for Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. Each student donated as many rupees as the number of students in the class. Find the number of students in the class. The students of class 8 of a school donated rupees 2401. The students of class 8 donated rupees 2401. Then each student donated as many rupees as the number of students in the class. Each student donated as many rupees as the number of students in the class, and so find the number of students in the class. So what we have to find here? Number of students in the class. So we can take, let x be the number of students in the class. Let x be the number of students in the class. Let x be the number of students in the class. Then, what is the amount donated by each student? So, the amount donated by each student, so it is given that each student donated as many rupees as the number of students in the class. So, what is the meaning of that? Suppose in your class there are 40 students. So, the amount donated by each student is equal to rupees 40. Okay. So, the amount donated by each student is equal to the number of students in the class. Then again, let us suppose that there are 36 students in the class. Then the amount donated by each student equal to rupees 36. Now here we have the number of students in the class is x. Therefore, what is the amount donated by each student? Rupees x. So next step, amount donated by each student. Amount donated by each student equal to rupees x. Then what is the total amount donated? In the question it is given as 2401. But if there are x number of students and the amount donated by each student is rupees x, what will be the total amount donated? Now look at that, here we have 40 students and the amount donated by each student is rupees 40. So what is the total amount donated? It will be 40 into 40. If there are 36 students in the class and the amount donated by each student is 36, so the total amount will be 36 into 36. Similarly, here also there are x number of students in the class and the amount donated by each student is rupees x. Therefore, total amount donated is equal to total amount donated equal to x into x. So, which is equal to rupees x into x is x square. So, rupees x square. And in the question it is given the total amount donated is 2401. So, on equating it to 2401 we can say that x square is equal to 2401. So, we have to find the value of x. So, the square of a number is given. How to find out the number? So, how to find out the number means finding the square root of the given number. So, we can say that therefore, x is equal to square root of 2401. So, we want to find out the square root of 2401. Now, which method we can apply here? We can use the prime factorization method. Okay. Now, we want to find the factors of 2401. Now, we can start with the 7. Then 2401 divided by 7. 343, then again with the 7, 49 and 7, 7, 1. So 2401 we can write as 7 into 7 into 7 into 7. Now we have to pair it. Therefore, square root of 2401 equal to 7 into 7. From each pair we have to take one of the numbers, then 7 into 7 is equal to 49. Okay. So, what is the meaning of that? The value of x is equal to, therefore, x is equal to square root of 2401, which is equal to 49. Therefore, x stands for the number of students in the class. Therefore, the number of students in the class equal to the number of students in the class equal to 49. So, if the number of students in the class is 49, what is the amount donated by each student? It is rupees 49. Here we have to find the number of students in the class. Now, next question. 2025 plants are to be planted in a garden in such a way that each row contains as many plants as the number of rows. Find the number of rows and the number of plants in each row. 2025 plants are to be planted in a garden. So, we have to plant 2025 plants. But there is a condition. What is the condition? Each row contains as many plants as the number of rows. What is the meaning of that? If there are 5 rows, so each row should contain 5 plants. If there are 10 rows, in each row we have to plant 10 plants. Okay. So, each row contains as many plants as the number of rows. So, the number of rows and the number of plants in each row are equal. The number of rows and the number of plants in each row are equal. So, find the number of rows and the number of plants in each row. Okay. So, we can write, let x be the number of rows. Let x be the number of rows. Then if x is the number of rows, what is the number of plants in that row, x rows? It will be x itself. Therefore, the number of plants in each row, is equal to x. So, x is the number of rows and the number of plants in each row is equal to x. Then what is the total number of plants? Total number of plants is equal to total number of plants equal to, how can you find out the total number of plants? The number of rows into number of plants in each row, that is x into x. For example, if there are 5 rows and in each row we have 5 plants. So, what is the total number of plants? 5 into 5 equal to 25. Similarly, there are x number of rows and the number of plants in each row is x. So, x into x equal to x square. Now, the total number of plants is already given. What is that? 2025. So, we can equate this one to 2025. Therefore, x square is equal to 2025. So, the square of the number is given. How will you find out the number? We have to take the square root. Therefore, x is equal to square root of 2025. Now, how we can find out the square root of 2025? By prime factorization method. We have to find the factors of 2025. Now 2025 divided by, we can start with the 5, then 5, 5 4s are 20, then 0, 5 5s are, then 5, 81, 3, 27, therefore 2025 can be written as 5 into 5 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now we have to pair it. Therefore, square root of 2025 equal to 5 into 3 into 3 equal to 5 into 3 15, 15 into 3 45. Therefore, square root of 2025 is equal to 45. So, the number of rows is equal to 45. Therefore, number of rows is equal to 45. Number of rows is equal to 45. Therefore, number of plants in each row is also equal to 45. Number of plants in each row equal to 45. That's all for today's class. Thank you.